The carnies are gone, Geno. The carnies review the show now. The carnies get the wrestlers mad. I'm the wrestler now. I'm the last professional wrestler. I have Moose going up to Tyler threatening to beat me up. Have you seen this? Tyler Spida went to Rebellion. Is Tyler in the this is the funniest fucking thing. It's almost as pathetic as this. Moose went up to Tyler Spida and told him, your buddy better watch his mouth. What the fuck is that shit?
I have no idea what that's about, especially that he somehow still knows that Tyler's connected to you, even though he's not been on the show for so long, so he's watched back old clips and doesn't know that things have changed.
It's insane. He's exposed so much, they know too much. Now we know they know too much. Now we know when Tyler got that room upgrade at Hard to Kill last year, before I said the word slave, it was Scott D'Amore, Moose, and that trans Giselle trying to hook us up. They're marks for us. I fucking told you, Geno. I saw Kurt Hawkins mark out during his entrance because he walked by me. He stared right at me and his face went red like you. He couldn't believe he saw me. These wrestlers are fucking marks. Where are the carnies now? Where are the fucking wrestlers? You saw Deonna Purrazzo get wet when she walked by me because I was in the third row. They want me. They want to be me. They can't cut a promo like me.
Is my son a vampire? Is he glamming me?
And then they can't get attention like me. Now they got to fucking cry for it. You're right. And then that Bully Ray podcast we saw after Hard to Kill last year, Tyler and I, when Bully Ray did that whole segment speech about fans shouldn't, it was so random. He went on this big rant, and now we know it was to me. Fans shouldn't be able to do podcasts about wrestling. You shouldn't be able to talk about it until you take bumps. And I'm just sitting there like, what an idiot. What a fat fuck. This guy thinks I have to fall on my head for 20 years to talk about falling on my head. I know it's stupid. I don't have to do it. And my brain's better than yours because I didn't do it. And I'm better than you because of that. And now I know why Bully Ray snubbed me when I tried to say, I don't. Fuck that fat fuck. These wrestlers all know us, Geno. Geno, you had one mark out for you because you followed them.
And I did, and this is a guy that I'm just now completely just respecting the individual, because independent wrestlers, of course, will be watching the show. They list our podcast, and it's just great to know that we have people just enjoying this great content we're providing.
Geno, I don't know if I was supposed to share this. Geno didn't tell me this was public, but some wrestler named Man Bun Genie, Jesus, biggest pop of my life for the follow back to Geno. And you heard of this guy? You heard of this wrestler?
I have only seen him once or twice thanks to CYN, and thankfully he makes sure people know that he was a part of CYN when it was a promotion.
These wrestlers are marking out for Geno. You seeing this shit? Moose is going up to Tyler giving me a message. What is going on here? Giselle is a big fat that got cut off. Sorry, that part always has to be said. I don't know if it fit there, but it kind of counts no matter what. So here's my Tyler Spida cover. This is so fucking funny. We're going to get to the crybaby, I promise. This is even better. So remember, I had to make sure Tyler knew what happened with the slave here. I was talking to the Spider Fiend. And Moose went up to Tyler. And how does he not tell me? He said Moose looked like he was going to cry, too. All right, so where is this? There's a lot of stories he told me. This is Tyler Spida. I interrupted Alicia and Killer Kelly being sexy lesbians to talk to Kelly. And Masha's real voice sucks. I guess we're getting to the Moose part. Masha Slamovich's real voice sucks, Geno. He said, I don't know why is Tyler a better host when I'm reading him? I don't know why I thought she would have an accent. I talked to her at the bar for 2 minutes. She got taken away by the girls. All right, so that was fun. Look, Moose was Mr. Dramatic, man. No one else tried to say anything to me and was cool. And I didn't know what he was. He's acting like I know the story when he says that. Moose was Mr. Dramatic. He says Moose tried to talk and I have no idea what he's talking about, so where is it? I finally get what happened with Moose? What's his problem? Because I'm like, what's going on? So remember, Moose tweeted out he was going to slap me if he ever sees me. If he remembers, get the tweet. Look at this Look at this fake-ass tweet now that we know that he's going up to Tyler, knowing Tyler was my friend a year ago. And look at his tweet. If I ever see this guy, talking about me, and I remember who he is, you remember my friend from a year ago. You marked for me. Of course you remember who I am. You shave your head because I do. You're pathetic. I should have tackled Moose. F you fucking... Huh? And I remember who he is. I'm slapping the piss out of him. You fucking wish. Do you know what I would do to Moose if he even looked at me funny? Moose? The biggest pussy in wrestling? The guy who fell on like Legos? The VR guy? This guy? I would him up. Look at this. If I ever see this guy and I remember who he is, I'm slapping the piss out of him. You, Kevin. And that remember when I replied, you better see me before I see Giselle, because I'll shove her right back in there. So now, look at this. This is the story. Oh, my God. So I go, what did Moose do? What's his problem? Tyler goes, he was my best friend last time. Tyler hangs out with TNA guys because of me, because they're big marks for us. They love us. Danny Saint is blocked by Moose. Danny Saint, you're the last wrestler. At least you take bumps. I don't even take bumps, and I'm closer to a wrestler than these wrestlers. So look, what happened with this? He was my best friend last time, and this time he walks up and sits down to eat with me. He walked up to me and said, your buddy needs to watch his mouth. Or like, tell him I said to watch it or some shit. What are you gonna do? You are a fake wrestler. I'm a real fighter. I do 10 rounds a day. I did my conditioning today, Geno. That means I was doing a 1-2 combo for 25 seconds, 5-second break. 25 seconds, 5-second break. 4 straight rounds of only conditioning 1-2 coasting. And I had over 300 output. So Moose could never do this. I would let Moose slap me a bunch of times until he gassed, and I would be fine. I'm basically Mick Foley, Geno. I can take it. And then when he's gassed and I'm not, then the fun starts. So look, he walked up to me and said, your buddy needs to watch his mouth. How did Tyler not tell us this instantly? He was telling me this after the stream Monday. How did he not say it in the chat? How did he not tell me over the weekend? Tell him to watch his mouth, or tell him I said to watch it or some shit. Listen to how funny this gets, too. Look, I was hella buzzed laughing at him, says Tyler. And I was like, yeah? And he was like, yeah, staring at me. Then some white girl was like, come on. And they walked to the TNA couch area thing. They VIP the whole right corner of the nerd bar for TNA now. That's right, Geno. So nerd bars where the after parties always are. And that's where Trey Miguel's little fairy ass that I could also beat the out of. That's where he does coke in the bathroom. Remember I caught all the TNA wrestlers doing coke, and I should expose them because they're all drug addict losers?
Well, you should expose the few that were there, because I'm sure there were real men who didn't do coke, like Brian Myers, Matt Curtin, who was not there, but at least know that Brian Myers would not do coke.
Brian Myers, big cokehead. And who was the other one? Heath Slater, big cokehead idiot. Look, TNA coach thing. I thought he was going to go over there and talk, but no one acted a certain way. So I said, ha, 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 no way. That's the greatest story ever, isn't it? But look, there's more. He says, he's literally my height. I thought he was taller. And look, there's more. It's something about how the girl he was staring at him. Look, he also says Dolph is a cokehead, so there must have been more cocaine experiences over here. Here we go. He said, he definitely would have smacked me. I have no doubt he would have smacked me too. Because, Geno, it's not like, what am I going to do? It's not like I'm going to call the cops. I'm just going to kick his ass. Like, there's no legal repercussions for smacking me. I'm not some narc. I'm not going to rat. I'm going to f you up. And he has all these wrestlers with him. He's got enough witnesses to back him up. So Tyler goes, I don't know. Either I was too buzzed or he looked like he was hurt. This is the best part. So look, he looked like he was hurt. Couldn't tell if he was passionately in love with me or wanted to cry. Get Tyler calling. Moose was going to cry. He had the funniest face. The white girl made it seem like a corny movie the way she was like, come on. Oh, that's so good. He said, that's why I laughed, though. I just kept seeing sad dancing Moose in my head. So then I had to send him the stuff to make sure he knew. Oh, Geno, isn't that great, Moose? Big mark for you and me.
At least he watched the show. He's a fan of the show, just like my new close personal friend, Man Bun Jesus, and Saquon Sugars. We have all these great people that we know are just close personal friends, just love the show and enjoy the show. I'm just glad that we
Geno, they love you. And, of course, Geno sends this long message back to Man Bun. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. And, oh, really? You marked out for me? I marked out for you. Yeah. Geno's the nicest guy. Geno's the real guy. Geno, I'm the character. I'm the fake guy that pretends he's going to beat up Moose. And you're the sweet guy like you really are.